don't have a microphone, guys. Please work with me. Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Ria. I hope you guys have been good for the past 2 weeks. I think the last time I uploaded was in the past 2 weeks. Yes. So as you can see by the title, today we're doing a get to know me tag. I think I've done this before. I think right in the beginning when I started my YouTube journey, I started with a get to know me, but then I think it's been like what now, 4 years or 3 since the last time I did it. So I think a little bit of a catch up would do. Okay, I posted a little poll on Instagram, but I didn't get a lot of questions, and also some of the questions are very similar. So there's not even more than 20 questions. I really didn't get a lot of questions, so some of the stuff I'll just try to like let you guys know about me, like stuff that I want you guys to know, of course. And so yeah, without wasting any time, I think let's get into it. So the first question was, how old am I? I am 28, so I'm turning 29 this year. In 2 months, I'll be 29. Where are you from? I'm from Pretoria. I guess I'm Peli. I'm from Pretoria, Atteridgeville, Pretoria, Lashma. Peli, as people know it. Yeah, but I'm 0 and 2, babe. Was your child planned? Yes, my child was very much planned. My husband and I, we spoke about it, and yeah, my baby was planned. What quote do you live by? I don't necessarily have one. Hey, I have a lot, but there's one that constantly, like, that really stands out for me, and that is, do not be shaped by your circumstances, or rather, don't let your circumstances shape your future. I think this is something that was said by Maya Angelou. I think it's in one of Maya Angelou's poems. She says something like, do not allow your circumstances to shape the person you want to become. Yes, that is the one. So that's the quote that I live by. I don't allow my circumstances to shape who I am, who I'm going to be. I always thrive and believe that whatever I put my mind to, I will definitely do it. So yeah, that's one of the quotes that I live by. What is your favorite Bible verse? My favorite Bible verse is in the book of Mark. It's Mark chapter 11 verse 24. It says, whatever you believe in, whatever you pray for, believe that you have received it and it will be yours. But last week at church they preached about being in your corner, and I think Exodus 33 verse 21 is easily now becoming one of my favorites, where Jesus speaks about him not being seen. So him not being seen, but if you stand in a particular corner, you will definitely see him. So that is easily becoming one of my favorite Bible verses. And it's also crazy because I hardly read the book of the Old Testament, simply because I don't necessarily like understand a lot of things that are happening in the Old Testament. So I hardly read it. But yeah, that we read that at church last week, and I happen to really love it. But my all-time favorite, I even at some point I wanted to get a tattoo of it, is Mark chapter 11 verse 24. It's basically telling you to like use your faith. You know, whatever you believe in, whatever you pray for, believe that you have received it and it is yours. Literally, it's my all-time favorite Bible verse. Where did you meet your husband? I met my husband on social media. Back then it was called Twitter. I think it's now called X. I don't have that app anymore. I don't use it anymore. I'm not there anymore. But yes, I met him on Twitter. So I met him on social media. Yeah. Why did you get into YouTube? Okay, so why did I get into YouTube? So in 2018, I studied radio and television presenting. That's what I studied, right? I did radio and television presenting, and then I was in an agency, and that agency was getting us jobs, but like most of the jobs that we were getting, I was always an extra on Generations, like always. I even had little skits of myself like being in hospital in Generations, and so I wasn't necessarily getting the roles that I wanted, or like particularly in radio, because I love radio. So when I saw what social media can do for people, I was like, okay, this is a way for me to get into and put myself out there, put my content out there. I'm a very well-spoken human being, and this is what I'd like to do. So at that time, I wasn't necessarily focused, like following YouTubers and content creation, and I wasn't necessarily like following it. But then as time went by, I saw quite a few people that also studied media taking that route, and I know quite a lot of them that are now, doing what they love. So I was like, maybe I should do YouTube. Maybe I should get into YouTube and let my talent be seen, because I was very much like relying on my agency, and yeah, it wasn't necessarily doing much. Also, we were a lot in that agency, so castings used to go to everybody, and then like only like 2 people or 1 person would get like a role. Like it was just, it was tough. I think for the people that like are in agencies and would know, it wasn't necessarily easy. So I decided, I'm like, let me do things for myself and put myself out there, get my talent out, let people know who I am, and one day the right person will see my content. But then again, I haven't been consistent in that. But yeah, things are changing this year. I don't even want to speak about consistency because things are changing this year. But basically, the reason I got into YouTube was because I feel like I've got what it takes to become what it is that I want to be, and I want to put myself out there to be seen, and so I can get the opportunities that I feel like I deserve. Because when I was with a casting agency, it was very, very difficult to get jobs because there was a lot of us. They would send us to auditions, and like it was crazy. Like it was like, and also we wouldn't get auditions quite often. It wasn't like a regular thing. Like it really wasn't a regular thing. So decided to leave that, and now I've made a conscious decision to focus on my content creation and my YouTube. And yeah, hence why you see my YouTube's all about, like, it's more like speaking. Like I'm more on the speaking side because that is what I'm good at. I'm very well spoken. So yeah. Do you have any siblings? Yes, I do have a younger sister. I am 3 years older than her. So yes, I do. What did you, okay, this question, I think this person wanted to ask me, what did I study and where? I think this is what they wanted to say. So I'm currently with the University of Johannesburg. I'm studying paralegal law currently. I did a certificate with the Gordon Institute of Business Science. I did business management and development. And then I also did my television and radio presenting certification. So that is what I did. Currently I'm at the University of Johannesburg and I'm studying paralegal law. So I'm very much interested in the legal side of things now, and in the long run I definitely want to take it to attorney level and but currently that is what I am studying. BMW or Mercedes-Benz? Bavarian Motorworks, any day. Any day. Do you plan on having any other kids? One more. Just one more. I really just want one child, and then I think I'll be done. I think just having 2 kids that will play together, that will, like, always be together, I think that's all I want. I don't want to have a lot of children. I don't think I would be able to cope with a lot of kids. And also, yeah, man, I want to enjoy my husband, guys. Like, children take up so much of your time. Like, they even take up much time with your partner. So I'm sorry. So no, just 2. So one more, and then it's chai. It's chai. Where do you currently live? In South Africa. I live in South Africa. Are you a 9 to 5er? Yes, I am a 9 to 5er. I have a 9 to 5 job. I work for a legal company, so I'm already in the legal field, and yeah, I do have a 9 to 5. Where do you see yourself? Ooh. Where do you see yourself in the next coming 5 years? I don't necessarily like sharing my plans and my goals and like putting them out. I don't like doing that, but I can definitely tell you that I will not be an employee. That is it's my short term and it's my long term goal. I will not be an employee. I can tell you that for free. I will be doing like focusing on my my businesses that I want to have one day. But I don't necessarily like giving too much of what it is that I want to do, because yay, people are busy out here. Do you have friends? Yeah, I do. I do have friends. Less than 5. You can even count them. Less than 5. I've got less than 5 friends. Everybody else is an acquaintance, and yeah, less than 5. I do have friends though. I'm not someone that goes out like clubbing and partying and all that. No, I'm all about my family. I chill with my family. Yeah, that's all I do. How did you? I think this question is very similar to where did you meet your husband. This is how did you meet your husband. So it's quite similar to the one that I answered previously, which is I met him on social media, Twitter, now called X. What is your favorite food? I don't have a favorite food. I really like Montwana, Malana, those ones. I really like those things. That is my favorite food. I like those things, mala and all that. That is the word I was looking for. That is my favorite food. And then one last question, which I wasn't too sure if I want to answer it or not, but I decided I'm going to answer this question. Would you ever adopt a child? Me on my own, being my very own decision, no, I wouldn't do that. But obviously, if my husband ever comes to me and says he wants us to adopt a child, which I don't think he would do, but if he does, I would definitely want reasons. I would want to hear reasons, like what's the reason for us to adopt a child. And then obviously it's not something that I'm just gonna say no to. I'm gonna hear him out and then make that decision. But nakili one decide I'm gonna adopt a child. No, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do it. Nothing wrong with adopting kids. There's absolutely nothing wrong with adoption. It's just not something that I would want to do, or I would go out of my way and do and say I'm gonna adopt a kid. No, I wouldn't do that. But I'm also not against it at all. I think it's a very good thing for other kids to be given the opportunity to grow up in a family. So yeah, but nah, I wouldn't do it. So yeah, that is it from me, guys. I think, yeah, those are the questions that were posed and asked. I didn't, like I said in the beginning of my video, I didn't have a lot of questions that were asked. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video and you get to know a little bit about me. If there's maybe like other questions that you want to know that I didn't get from my Instagram poll, you're more than welcome to like write them down by my comment section, and then maybe on my other video that I will record, I will include those questions and I will answer them along the way. But thank you so much for watching my video. I hope you like it. I hope you have subscribed. Please guys, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Like, please. Okay, thank you so much. Have a beautiful, beautiful day. And thank you. God bless you. Bye.